Welcome to the Magic City, Birmingham, Alabama, and Protective Stadium. EA Sports college football coverage continues with this Week 10 clash. It's the Knights and the UAB Blazers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe down on the sideline, and Holly, a little familiarity in this one.
Hey guys, checking in with the Knights head coach before the game. He said these kind of matchups are always fun when he's going against a former Nick Saban assistant. As you know, they have a pretty famous text chain of guys who came up under coach. They have some similarities, but they have some differences. What I do know, it's always a good game when these guys match up. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. And the Blazers ready to kick it away first. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And here comes the sophomore running back. Last time out, scored a touchdown just under 100 yards in their victory. Tight end now in motion. Running inside, it's Middleton. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Looking for room, it's Rutledge. Maybe a crease. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. All the way. Touchdown, Knights.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with a long run for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Simpkins. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So the UAB Blazers offense takes the field for the first time in this game. Now we take a look at Ryder Burton. He's coming off a tough day in which he threw a couple of interceptions and only 1 touchdown pass. They'll run him behind the big guys on the left. Oh, he's got some space. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. The Blazers headed quickly to the line.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rallying to the football?
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Looking for a man. It's Burton. He's got the tight end. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's 4th down. And the Blazers will punt it away on 4th down. He'll try to really get into this one. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. The run inside. It's Middleton. Into the pile. Maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
won't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. A designed run for the quarterback. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Slings it downfield. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And what a return as he takes it back to the 8.
And these are the mistakes backed up you can't make as a quarterback, man. You've got to protect the football. Big-time mistake. Defense capitalizes and sets their offense up with elite field position.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Boy, if that first down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Barges ahead. And he won't make it to the marker, stonewalled for the 2nd straight play.
And how about the response from this defense? Put in a horrible situation, horrible field position. Jesse, they've bowed their necks 3 times in a row.
Yeah, and it's a sudden change situation, and they practice that all week. You never know when they're going to come up, but you have to have guys on the field playing with a sense of urgency. This has been awesome defensively.
Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Here's the handoff. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. On the ground, it's Rutledge. And they're able to make the tackle.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
What a great job by the defense, forcing a 3 and out. Beautiful job in coverage there. This is going to set up a punt and get them the football back in great field position.
Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Ripping through the defense. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. The Blazers offense looks primed and ready to get things rolling here. A really disappointing end to that last drive, David. Getting stopped on 4th and goal, they'll try to regroup.
Yeah, and I think I'm preaching to my squad right now. Listen, we drove the ball down the field. We didn't just punch it in. Let's put another drive together, Jesse, and this time, let's get some points.
You're right, because there were a lot of positives on that last drive. They did a lot of things really well. They just got to do a better job finishing.
Back to throw, it's Burton. They're working that left side.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Might as well give it to him again. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Power football with the run. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And I absolutely understand wanting to make a play for your team, man, but you've got to know when to give it up. You're at this part of the field, man. This is the part of the field where you throw the football. You get rid of it. You don't take a sack, because what that does now to your field goal operation, it makes it a lot longer. Now the decision becomes a lot harder for this offense when he could have just thrown the football away and not taken the big loss.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Middleton. Makes it past the marker. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Got a little space. And he steps out of bounds, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. First play of the period will be a second down. Back to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll be tackled at the 49 after a pickup of 5. The Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Bringing the heat, and they got it.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking for a crease. It's Rutledge. There's some room. Past the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Knights. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
He'll bring it out. It's Simpkins. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. UAB comes out, the offense looking for a productive drive. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. It's Burton. Here's a heat. Keeps it himself and gets the first. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. The Blazers moving quickly to the line.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to...
And he's got room. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Direct snap. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's Mims. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Motion from the wide receiver. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Finds the tight end. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the 1st down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the 1st down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was, but now 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. And it's good from 58 yards out.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And now this offense will take the field again. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And a lot of times the fit up front, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces, and it's supposed to go somewhere, and sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella?
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. The Knights going to go ahead and call their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. The Knights line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Back to throw, it's Burton. Quickly to the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there, and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
And the Blazers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They'll try to get the first through the air, and they can't make the connection on 3rd down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Plucks it out of the air. Still on his feet at the 45. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has them across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. With the catch, it's Boston. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Quickly complete. Got room at the 35. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. The Knights will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking for room. It's Middleton. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
The Knights come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Throwing White, looking to buy time. There he goes. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Knights. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And the extra point puts them on top 21-6. Boy, it didn't look pretty at first, but it wound up being most effective.
And that's the problem with these guys, these quarterbacks. It's not the first play you have to play. You have to play the second play and the third play because they just keep extending it and making plays. And then next thing you know, you look up and the dude's hitting his head on the goalpost.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Snap it to the back. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Looking to throw. It's Burton. Makes the grab. It's Mims. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a 1st down here late in the half. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Flips it out to the back.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Looking to take a shot. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Timeout taken by the offense is their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. It's complete to the left. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
You get the completion, and now you set up a manageable 3rd down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 3rd down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. From the gun, wants to pass. takes a hit as he fires. The throw to the outside is complete. He's out of bounds, but they've got it now, 1st and goal. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. Under fire. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's 1st and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
Lets it go to the end zone. Looking to the end zone. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense is making some big plays here right up against their own goal line. They forced 2 straight incompletions, now setting up 3rd down. You're expecting pass again. Is this a situation where they're going to want to blitz, or do they stay back, play zone, and try to break on the ball?
Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Blazers. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Last 4 minutes of the first half, first 4 minutes of the second half. That is a time window that oftentimes determines games, and you're seeing it potentially happen here. It was critical the offense was able to go down, drive the field, and score a touchdown here late in the first half, knowing they get the ball back first in the second half. And if they go out right away in the second half and good things happen, this game takes on a completely different feel.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Gonna run it. It's Rutledge. At the 35, he's got room. Good gain there. Picks up the 1st down, and now maybe this offense attacks before the half. Timeout taken by the offense is their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Got enough for the 1st. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
17 on the play. 1st down for the offense.
Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Interesting first half, fellas, and an eye-opening day here in Week 10 on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's begin with the West Virginia Mountaineers taking on the number 3 team, the Texas Tech Red Raiders.
Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Man, how about that? You come out of the locker room, you just had a little bit of a break, you rested, you told your club we're going to come out, and now we're going to be aggressive. We're going to kick an onside, even though we're winning and you failed. Now this defense better step up and respond.
Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
And it's difficult to contain athletic quarterbacks, but, man, when everybody plays their assignment, it's a beautiful thing. I understand I got to take away this. I got to keep my eyes on the quarterback, make sure he doesn't pull that football. They weren't fooled, and the quarterback had nowhere to go with the football.
Here's the pressure. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. It is good. That'll cut this lead down to 5.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. On the run, it's Middleton. Picks up the first down. At the 45, on his way. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. Runs through a tackle. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
At the 25-yard line. And that's good enough for
The Knights just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
That last connection left him a little short of the 1st down, but in perfect spot to attack on 2nd and short. A run for the quarterback. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
At the 13-yard line. Good enough for
The Knights have it with a 1st and 10. White starting to feel a little pressure. Had to throw it before he wanted. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, the defense is fast. If you can hit that quarterback with his speed and force those incompletions, man, that is impressive.
Leaves it with the back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can pick up the 1st without scoring. White wants to throw it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback in a 3rd down situation, knowing exactly where the 1st down marker was. It wasn't there open to throw the football. He was very smart. He got out, he took off running, knew exactly where he had to get to keep his offense on the field.
The Knights trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They want to run this quarterback. Touchdown, Knights! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
It's just so nice to have a signal guard who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. You kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
The Blazers want to crank the tempo.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense, understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Oh, they're after him. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Scanning the field, it's Burton. can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. And the Blazers will punt this one away. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. They'll go back to work on offense. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded, the run is coming, you know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing.
And the defense makes a play. And back at the 10.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. The give. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Knocked down immediately. They tried to surprise him on third and long with the run, and nothing doing. The Knights will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Well, that is not a great punt at all. It'll be down inside their own 35-yard line. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
To the air, it's Burton. Rushes on him. Unleashes one deep. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone.
And this offense has really struggled. And the only play they've made is to him out wide. So I understand why they're going back to him, but they've got to find something to get kick-started, to get moving, to get grooving. They've really, really struggled outside of the one play to that receiver out wide.
Wants to throw on third down. They'll run the screen. Breaks free, and he might be gone. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. The Blazers come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside give. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Give to the running back. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. So we open the final period with a third down play. Going to the running game. They stop him right there. They tried to convert with the run, and the defense was up for the challenge.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
He wants it all. Touchdown, UAB. You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just,
oh, what vision. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
Well, we talk about the three facets in football: offense, defense, and special teams, and that huge return extends their lead here late. That is such a gut punch, but what a great job picking up blocks and a phenomenal job by that return man, showing you the vision and the speed to score that touchdown.
And they did tack on the extra point. Fielded in the end zone. It's Simpkins. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped. When he brought it out of the end zone, he'll be stopped at the 15. The Blazers offense looks primed and ready to get things rolling here. Let's see if this rally can continue. A touchdown followed by the stop, and now they've got the ball back. Snagged in the middle. It's Mims. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Blazers can really attack on this second and short. Back to pass, it's Burton. With the catch, it's Ferguson. Shakes a man, and he might take off. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Snagged out of the air. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Wants to throw it. Firing to the right, complete. Open space at the 25. Touchdown, UAB. And here they come, almost all the way back.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Defense better dig in for the run. Heavy formation is there. The give to the back. Turning it on. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
As an offense, you've got the lead, you've had success running the football. You hope that this play is just the blip, because you know you're going to have to lean on your bell cow running back to ice this game and close it out.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. The Knights will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Not a lot of room to make this catch. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. UAB comes out, the offense looking for a productive drive. And now, deep in the 4th quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball game. Dropping back, it's Burton. Looking left. And that one's incomplete.
And a nice job by the defense understanding who their go-to guy is. That's the guy they want to feature. That's the guy they want to feed with good reason. He's a great player, but a great job by the defense taking away that primary read, making sure they don't make a big play.
And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
And on that third down play, there just wasn't any timing between the quarterback as an intended target. As a result, ball falls incomplete, setting up fourth.
And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. Makes a grab and room to run. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Blazers. And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
This is an offense that has so much confidence. They believe they're able to win the game when it matters the most. They've got the playmakers to do it. You saw it on that last touchdown. Now taking the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cap it off with a play that can build momentum, a 78-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Throwing, White moves away as he feels pressure. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive?
Found a seam on the left. The 40, the 30, at the 20. Touchdown, Knights! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth. That's his third touchdown of the game, and now 18 on the season.
What a great job by this offense. And listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch, in those big moments and right before the half, in the fourth quarter, late in the game, just like right here. You need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can. Now, defense, you're up. I need you to get me a stop.
UAB regains possession. The Blazer offense back onto the field. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge...
Makes the grab in their space, and he's knocked down. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. Dropping back, it's Burton. He'll pull it down and run. He slides past the sticks. That'll be enough to convert the third down. Timeout taken by the offense as their second. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the first. Makes the grab. He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48. Got 7 on that last completion. They might be able to take a shot on 2nd and 3. Looking to fire. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides on the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
The give to the lone running back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Working that left side now. And he scoots out of bounds, picks up the first down, gets the clock stopped, and now they're in business in plus territory. The Blazers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure coming. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
And that's exactly why this defense brought the blitz. You bring pressure because you want this quarterback to feel you, to get uncomfortable, to move him outside of the pocket so he's not sitting in there doing damage.
Touchdown, UAB! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
And it's go time. You need a play late, and the big tight end comes through for you. You find him, he does the rest, catches the football, gets in for the touchdown, and now you take the lead.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Here on the away team sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment they've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I can see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. Saving every precious second out of bounds with 24 ticks to go. It'll be first down. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. On the ground, it's Rutledge. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. They'll go right back to him. He steps out of bounds, stops the clock after a short pickup of 7, and it's getting dire in terms of the clock. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. White under fire. Trying to escape and get it himself. Big play on the scramble. Got out of bounds, stopped the clock, picked up the first down, and now they'll try to find a way to score.
When you're trailing in the fourth quarter, it's not just the other team, right? You're fighting against that clock. Nice heads-up play by the QB. He does a great job scrambling, getting the first down, and then stopping that clock.
Big-time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Second and forever after the delay. Did they lose their play sheets? I mean, call a play already. Wants to throw and not much time to work with. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Taking it the other way. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship, and winning a national championship